Hi, sweet friends. I haven't actually done a live in a while where I was talking very much because I just haven't felt to. I haven't been very active at all really on social media or sending out, newsletters and doing all those things in the world, those actions, because it hasn't felt right. It hasn't been the time for that. And so there's been a lot of just slowing down, being, pausing, remembering, just remembering the truth of who I am and who all of us are. And knowing that in this space of just quiet, well, it looks quiet on the outside. It's not so quiet on the inside, but on the outside, it's externally quiet. And on the inside, there's been so much going on. The work has been not to reach out and connect per se in the world, but the work has been to mind my vibration constantly, consistently, all day, every day. And it's so beautiful and it's so peaceful, but it's not passive. It feels like right now, for me and for a lot of us in the world who are here to show up and serve, whether it's the time right now or just we need to make sure to take these times where we're slowing down and we're minding and aware of where we're coming from all the time, every minute. And that feels like the number one job, the most important thing that any of us could do is just remember where you're coming from. Just have the awareness of that. Pause, slow down, take a breath. Why am I doing what I'm doing if you're doing anything at all? And can it be okay to not do anything for lengths of time? How long have you allowed yourself to just sit, just be without distraction, without TV or, anything, music, even if meditation even, right? Meditation's amazing, but have you allowed yourself to just sit and be? And do you know that that's enough? That the light within you radiates and shines just from that place. It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're coming from, you're calling from alignment to source, from knowing you are the creator, from knowing you are God, which you are, then it doesn't matter what you're doing. And you don't need to think about it. You don't need to think about what the next best step is, because life will just show up in the most perfect way that is in the highest good for you and for everybody, for the world. So that's been my practice lately, is to not think at all and to not get stuck in that trap, right, that we see, especially when we go on social media and we see everybody posting all these amazing things and doing videos and challenges, and it's all wonderful, right? And I've done a lot of those things too, and I will continue to do those things when it feels right, when it's coming from the right place, the aligned place, not because I feel like I have to, not because I feel like if I don't, something will be missing, or I'm going to miss out on something, or I'm not serving enough, I'm not sharing enough. Hi, Helena, thank you. You are, you, just by being you and your light in the world is enough. You're already sharing the message, the light, all of that. So where can you find more peace and just slowing down? And if you're not so freaking lit up by taking whatever action you're about to take, then just pause and ask, where am I coming from? Am I coming from a fear that if I don't do it, it's not enough? Or if I don't do it, I won't make money. If I don't do it, XYZ lack belief. You know, they're all interchangeable. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's all a lack belief that there's not enough of something. How crazy to think there's not enough of something. The Creator is abundant. Just look at yourself in the mirror for a moment. So pause. Where am I coming from when I send out this email, when I post this thing on Facebook, when I want to reach out to a friend, or when I want to talk to my mom or my brother, or can you just slow down enough to remember you are God and you are enough? And it's just pure love. It's so beautiful. So I would love to hear how you, not how, because you just do it. There is no how, but what it feels like for you, this experience of remembering and being mindful of where you're coming from. Literally the most important job you have and I have is being aware of where you're coming from in as many moments as you can. Unplug yourself from the matrix over and over and over, because the program will come back in and tell you all sorts of crazy stuff. It's your job to remember that that's not the truth. No one else is going to do it for you. It's your job to take that plug that's plugged into the matrix, the program, all the thoughts and beliefs. Yes. Yes, Helona, peace, present, aware, clarity. There's so much clarity there. And then you don't have to make decisions anymore. Things just are flowing through you. There's no choices to make. It really helps with that whole decision fatigue thing. When we make all these lists, pros and cons, and should I do this? And look at what's the other person doing, and what has everybody done before? I mean, it's great to look at people who have done things before that like you want to do. But take what resonates, take what feels right. You know, not just some arbitrary map of how one other being in the world did something. That's pretty bananas, if you ask me, even if it worked for them. So these last few minutes, I would like to share some silent space with you and have a silent transmission, so you can close your eyes if you'd like, or not. Take a deep breath and just relax and allow this energy to fill you of who and what you really are. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.